But note, please, it is because of that you are permitted to come in with your bag. This place is specially made for examinations. Not only undergraduate or postgraduate, but also an international examinations. We have people coming up from West Africa to write an exam here. And that is why it's very important that every gadget here is so much important to us, and it should be to you as well. So, by the reason of that, your bag should not be placed on the table except if you have something to write. Your bag should either be on your seat or on the floor. That's one. If you have anything liquid, water, Coke, juice, whatever, please don't place it on the table. Because by your learning at the secondary school, you will agree with me that water or any liquid and computer are not friends. Am I right? Therefore, please, don't place any liquid on the table. That's one. Then ensure you don't unplug any of the gadgets we have put in place. Please, you want to charge, you are so curious about any of it, please don't touch it. Don't do what? Please don't touch it. Don't touch it. If you have any problem or you have any issue, please feel free to see any of the officers going around. You will see them, all of our officers there, they are here. Just raise up your hand. One of them will attend to you. Please ensure that you don't touch any of these things. Is that all right? Is that okay? Thank you very much. And as well, attendance will be passed. Please write your name and every other information therein. Please don't endeavor to write for others. There is no penalty for anyone who is not here. Is that okay? So don't peradventure your friend has private chatted you or told you, please write name for me. You don't need it. There is a purpose for the attendance. And it will be mad if you place the name of your friend or your neighbor or your acquaintance on it. Please just write your name and then feed therein any other information. If you have not been served, please don't worry. Everyone will have the paper for the attendance. Everyone. And please ensure that you are not unruly in any form. Thank you very much.
Can I start by saying good morning, ladies and gentlemen? I will not address you as ladies and gentlemen because we are in the same cabal. So I will address you as students. Greatest UIT. My God, is that the voice of greatness? I said greatest UIT. Put swagger now. Why are you behaving like this? Eh? I said greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest UIT. Now you are doing like upcoming. You are doing like upcoming. All right, let's do like we have arrived. Greatest UIT. You are indeed great. I would have said you should clap for yourself, but we are in the institution. Let's leave that to the nursery and primaries. All right, you are very formally welcome. Like we have said earlier, it's good to see you. We are happy to see every one of us in the room this. And we should not forget, it is grace. It is grace. The difference between us and those in UCH is just God's grace. I don't think it's because of the amala we eat, or the inyo, or the fried rice, or the indomie and egg. It is just God's grace. Or the shawarma, thank you, sir. Or the shawarma. It is just God's grace. So we all say thank God for the opportunity and the privilege to gather here once again, to look at your lovely and vibrant faces. It's not easy. Even the economy is not smiling, but we are smiling. Whether the devil likes it or not, we will survive. Whatever he's doing, let him do it. That's his own. God is working on our behalf. So it's good to see every one of us here. So like we said earlier, we have given caution of our halls. Those of you that are Staylight, you remember we have 3 of these halls. If you are, I won't call you newcomers. If you are prospective students, you are welcome. This hall is Hall A. We have replicates of this hall, Hall B and Hall C. And by the grace of God, our halls is being, even, I forgot to say this yesterday. Kudos to the DSC IT. The IT team, they are the ones that are keeping every computer in this room functional. How many of you have used computer that have not gotten faults before? Raise up your hand. You've used a computer for life. It did not develop any faults. Raise up your hand. Or you used a phone and that phone has not developed any faults. Please raise up your hand. And you have used it for a number of years, not phone, no. If you bought a phone just yesterday and you are hoping it gets spoiled today, so you could see, but we have a vibrant IT team in UIDSC. They are the ones that are keeping these computers functional. Yes, they are working very hard to make sure that we meet the standard. Let me burst your bubble. Those of you that are greatest UI and ODL, do you know that in West Africa, UIDSC has the largest number of computers in the CBT centers? Go and research. We are the one that is having 1,500 functional CBT center in a location. We didn't divide it. In a place, we have 1,500. So this hall is housing 500. The other 2 halls are housing 500 each, which makes 1,500. Browse and see. In West Africa, we are the only one having that number of functional. So we could say, I think that demands a round of applause, Abi. All right, who is Oluwafemi Olarewaju? Oluwafemi Olarewaju. Yes? Is that person in here? Now, please, while we are seated, there's an attendance sheet going down through the desk. When it comes to you, please write your name. Like the officer said earlier, there's no need to write your friend's name. There is no penalty. There is no penalty. Say, my friend did not come. There is no need. We are taking the attendance for a specific purpose, for logistics. Let's say that. It doesn't have any penalty. We are not going to say, because you did not come for LMS, we will subtract 2 marks from your mark. Those of us from that part of the world, I think you understand. We are not removing anything. We just want to take the attendance to know the numbers of students that came to the training. There's no penalty. There is no penalty. So please, while you are taking your names, be sure of the numbers you are writing your name, because you are signing in. At the close of the program, you will sign out. So mindful of the number you are writing your name against and the alphabet. The list always comes with A, B, C. So mind the number and the alphabet, so that I could just say, my name is on sheet A, number 16. Sheet C, number 10. So, okay. Now, like I said, so please. All right. Like I was saying the other time, so be mindful of, please, I'm begging you. This hall houses international exams. International exams, it houses international exams. So please, those of you that came in here with one liquid or the other. Please be careful of it. We will prefer you drop. We don't allow it. But because of some of us, we say you'll be sitting down for 2 hours. And the weather and hydration, we allow that. During exam, we won't allow that. But because of hydration, I also drink a lot of water. So because of hydration, you could drop whatever liquid you have with you on the floor. Please don't drop it on our desk. I am begging you. So if you are in here with any liquid of any kind, please ensure you drop on the floor. All right. And we'll tell them to wait. Okay. All right. Please, I've been asked to inform you. If you look at the screen, before we look at the screen, let me ask one question. What is the mean? How many of us know what the meaning of ODEL means? If you know what ODEL means, is my first question. Please, can I see your hand up? You know what ODEL means? Okay, we just only have one person down there. Jesus is Lord. So you are indeed my disciple, oh. Please, that lady there, please come. Come. Okay, Mr. Come and tell us. What is the meaning of ODEL? Come. Don't worry, don't be scared. They can't push you, come. Oh yeah, come, I have a prize for you, come. I will tell you my prize. ODEL. Please, can we listen?
Open distance e-learning.
All right. Can we clap for him? Now, I want to auction with the directive of the management. Bros, which level are you? New student, 100 level. He's in 100 level. We are offering this gentleman, you have the opportunity to come and take free computer training with our center. We offer computer training. Others we pay for it. Yes, it's a 5,505 naira payment. But to you, gentlemen, free. See me for more detail. Thank you. All right, let's continue. Emma worry, oh my dear, but for now, let's continue. No, sir. All right. The gentleman said ODEL means open and distance e-learning. Open distance and e-learning. That's what ODEL. Now, the E means what? What is the E means? We just said education. Any other option? Final answer? Electronics, not education. The E is referring to that gadget, that electronics you are employing to carry out your learning. Open is open. Distance, you can be on top of Orioke. It doesn't matter. Open, distance, and electronic learning. So the purpose of why we are here today, I'm coming back to the root of it all. Why are we here? Yes, why are we here? That's not a question, no. My question, don't worry, I have one more question. Just one more. But for now, why are we here? LMS. We are here for LMS training. Another question, what is the meaning of LMS? Bagan. Oh yeah, come. Come and tell us what's the meaning of LMS. So if she gets it, she has got the 2 slots we have for computer training. Oh yeah, come. If she gets it right, it means the 2 available slots for computer training has been occupied. So gentlemen, please see me so that I take your detail. You'll be enrolled for the next batch of computer training. We take it on a stretch for 8 to 12 weeks. And we have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday's class between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. So after that, you also register, which is compulsory for all students. I'm coming to that for computer proficiency. But let's hear her. LMS.
Management system. Learning management system.
Can you hear her? I can't hear her.
Learning management system.
All right, that's the meaning of LMS. So your name? Kavsarat, okay? 100 level, 200 level, graduating student, 100 level. So Kavsarat, what's your name? Adeshino. So you and Adeshino, you just want the 2 slots available for free computer training. Thank you. So we can clap for her. Why are you beefing her now? Thank you. All right. Now, one of the things that brought us gathered here today is the LMS. Like she said, learning management system. LMS is one of those tools for virtual classes. Now, how many of you were in the era of COVID-19? You were here, maybe they've given birth to you during COVID-19. Okay, we are all mature citizens. All right. During COVID, did you observe something, that iconic words that say work from home? How many of you heard something like that? Work from home. Did you also hear school from home? Let me tell you, I will bust it again because I have some of the ideas here. It was a new conceptual idea. Assuming COVID-19 did not come, nobody will know that work from home is also available. We won't know. Even school from home, we won't know. But what I tell you is this. Even before COVID, CSC has been operating on virtual classes. And we have been using, among others, LMS. So, it's not COVID-19 that caused us to use LMS. So, we have been operating LMS with our students before the inception of COVID-19. So, you should see that we were preparing for the future. I told some of the students under our tutelage, I usually tell them, preparing tomorrow today. Sometimes I used to tell them, living tomorrow today. It means that you are living today, preparing for the tasks ahead tomorrow. That is why we are all here. That is one of the reasons we are all gathered here. We are here not because of coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. We are not here because, okay, my friend joined school, so Mofe joined school. We are here for a purpose. And I pray by the end of the course of your study, God will give you that reason to have that purpose to rejoice. Another thing is this. What I was saying initially, that we just gave our 2 citizens the opportunity to take computer training. Computer training is very, very important. I don't know what you know. I don't know the level you know of what you know. But I will advise this. For those of us that are seated here, it is you that knows what you know. I don't know what you know. So if you know that, the knowledge of computer, you don't have it, I'm employing you. Should I kneel down? Thank you. I'm employing you to please seek knowledge. Computer is this knowledge that, one, you cannot be disposed from your position if you have that knowledge on computer. No, you can even do shakara. I remember there's a gentleman here. Okay, he has stepped out. There's another gentleman there with a cap. That officer, there was some time we went somewhere. You can do shakara. Even for Oga, you can do shakara if you know computer. You can do shakara, especially when your Oga doesn't know what you know. My dear, you are a cake. You are a big cake. So you can tell your Oga can give you a work and say, please, can you get this work done tomorrow? You say, sir, this work cannot be ready tomorrow. He can't beat you now, Abi. If he say, okay, please, now he's coming in, please, how soon will you get this job? You can now pose on your chair and say, sir, maybe tomorrow, later in the day of tomorrow. Okay, I will get it. What hour? You could say 8 p.m. Kini Oga Mashe? Oga will not say anything. Go say, okay, joy, eba mi, shishe, lori. That's the shakara that all these people are doing. You see this man here? That's the shakara. You see them? We can do shakara, but that's our area because of the knowledge we have. So I'm begging us, those of us that didn't have that knowledge, please go for computer training. It's something you cannot do without in distance learning. Let me tell you this. Those of you in social sciences, the social sciences, yes, predominantly. If you are in political science, sociology, psychology, economics, and the rest, let me tell you this. From your 100 level to your 300 level, you'll be using these computers for exams. always tell students, don't help your friend to do a 2-1. Don't help your friend to do a 2-1. Fingers are not equal. Our level of assimilations can never be equal. That is why God created one reason to me. I know we have some pastor misses here. They are eyeing me as I'm talking. They are just looking at me that now, why did God create the rainbow? The rainbow has several colors, Abby. I wonder one day, and I sat down, I looked at it from the technological perspective. Why did God created those colors? God could just make it one color now. Why did God make it several colors? Later, I came to my own philosophy. I came to understand. That's why I say I came. It's not in the Bible. It's my own now. I came to understand and believe that God gave us those colors so that we can choose the color we want to reign with. You know what we mean by reigning? In Yoruba, what is reign? R-E-I-G-N. Reign. Dominate. No, that's English. Yoruba. I want Yoruba word. Reign. Doba. Why did God choose those colors? I came to realize that God gave those colors so that you can choose the color to reign with. MTN, which color? Glow, which color? Airtel, which color? Why can't Airtel take yellow? MTN is already reigning with yellow. Glow is reigning with green. Airtel is reigning with... Which one do you want to reign with? Is your color. Choose it. So that's why you have the rainbow. So go and choose the color you want to reign with and reign with it. But whatever reign you want to reign for the good of man. No, no, don't reign in here. Shola Akintunde. That's one comrade I used to respect most. Don't worry, you know him. All right. I also want to talk about, there is something that is so peculiar about UIDSC. There's something so peculiar with us. There is a reason for our dynamism and there's a reason for our optimism. Class, I want to address you as a class now. You must have a dynamism and you must have an optimism. If something drives you, the thing that drives you is different from what drives me. No two twins have the same virtues. Whatever drives Taye is different from what drives Kende. What drives your friend is different from what drives you. Sometimes students will come, they will wait. One student will say, sir, I'm having this problem, I'm having this problem. As they are complaining, if you say, okay, I've heard you, what's your problem? That person will say, the same problem. How can you have the same problem? The same problem. Do we believe that anybody have the same problem? No. So everybody is peculiar. That's why I use the word dynamism. And your optimism. You are peculiar. Please, I want you to respect yourself at that. And one thing about UIDSC, learning, completely learning and what? Or character and what? How many of you know the motto of UI? I've even given you the original. Character and what? And learning. You have character. You would have said, why not learn before character? Abi, UI is character before learning. If anybody is on staging you, character speaks for you. Don't look at anybody and say, hey, excuse me. Some students used to make this alteration. They will say, it's their school fees they are using to pay our salary. We all have IPPIS number. Our salary is from Abuja. Your school fees is going to the University of Ibadan. You are a student there. So please, you are not ODL student too. Auntie, you are not distance learning student too. Did you hear me? You are what? What student are you? UI. Don't underrate yourself. Do you know that you are better than them? I don't want to. You are better than them. You don't know. You are better than them. You are powered in two ways. You are powered with conventional, conventional, the force of their class. But you have technology and you have face-to-face. So you are better of them. Now, let's look at the board. If you look at the board, for the reason why you are here, listen, oh. Akadani wow. Imagine anyhow. You know, in those words, they'll say if you do anyhow, you go see. Imagine anyhow. Please, on this projector screen, we have available wireless internet connection. The available wireless internet connection is on the screen. Now listen, the first one, the IOBA Tech 3, IOBA underscore Tech, IOBA Tech underscore 4, IOBA Tech underscore 5, the UIDSC underscore LMS, and the UIDSC training. The password is LMS 2024/7. But please, let me tell you this. In this room, we have several phones, Abby. And sometimes some of you will leave your data on. So when your data is on, there is contradiction, no? Yes, there is something conflicting with something. You know those kind of a thing. So if you are using any of the thing on the screen, if you try the first, if it's not going, try the second. But all of those have LMS 2024/7 as the password. Then the one that have IOTech and Hall underscore A, that one, if you want to use it, seek the consent of this man. Where is Jerry? Jerry, throw your wiper. That man in white, you can seek their consent if you want to use IOTech or Hall underscore A. They will give you the password. But others are free for you to use, so you can connect now. So let me end up. I think I have finished with them, so I'll make I introduce you. Please connect. We are waiting for you. You will use it to connect. What is on the screen? Instead of you using your personal data. Have I made myself plain now? Instead of you using your data, we want to give you free access, free data. For you to have free access. So off your own personal data, off it. On our Wi-Fi. Those are our Wi-Fis. Chineke. Please don't use it to update your phone. No, it's for LMS. So don't use it to download the Black Book. Don't download though. We are so many of us using it. Don't download though, because that's how I did it in my church. I took my Wi-Fi. I didn't know. I left it and it was open. When I realized it was open and I closed it, somebody just walked to me that, excuse me, are you mayaki.com? I said, yes. Please, can you turn that in? I'm downloading Kotiton. And I look at, I say, so you are using my Wi-Fi to download? He said, free, no, ni, low, movie, so she was using my Wi-Fi to download movie in the church. So please, we are here for LMS. Don't use it to download. It's not working. Giving you password. The password is on the screen. LMS 2024/7. What is not connecting? If $50 people connected to the first one. So this is what you do if I were you. If I try the first one, if it doesn't work, I will try the second one. You don't just stick to one. That's why we have them plenty. Choose the one you want to use. So if you use one, it no go. Use another one, it no go. Use another one. E no go. Continue to use. E go go. So continue. Try it. It will go. All right. For the business for the day. Hello. 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 You know I said this before now. Why are we here? You know I said. So the business for the day. We will be giving the mic to the oracle of LMS. So he will explain to you how you go about it, how you could log in, and the rest. So please, let's listen carefully so that you get the concept of it.
Greatest Nigeria. Answer now. Are you scared? Greatest Nigeria students. Okay, before we continue, if you have not yet signed in the attendance sheets, please raise up your hand. If you're not signed the attendance sheets, please raise up your hands. Okay, as they are doing that, so let's continue the business of the day. Are we together? So we want to navigate the LMS platform for our learning, for our studies. As a student of University of Ibadan, studying under ODEL mode, the your classroom. This is where you take your class online, anywhere you are, in your house, at your workplace, while you are traveling, anywhere you are, you can easily log into the LMS platform and continue your class. Are we together? So now to start with this, technical, okay, to start with this, there's a website displaying on the screen, dlclms.uy.edu.ng. So that is the website, that is the web address you are going to type, dlclms.uy.edu.ng. Don't snap, type it. dlclms.uy.edu.ng. And if you cannot log into the Wi-Fi, to the free Wi-Fi, please use your data. If you cannot log into the free Wi-Fi, use your data. You will have to bring your internet, your earphone, your earpiece, and your device. So, have we logged into have we typed in DLC LMS on our browser? So, what can we see there? If you have typed in, you will see something like this. Are we together? Now, on the top right of the corner, you see login. So click on login. Like I said, once you have typed in dlclms.ui.edu.ng, on the top right you will see login. And once you log in, you will see this page appearing on your screen. Once you log in, you will see this page appearing on your screen, on your phone. Are we together? I can even see some people have already logged in already, sir. dlclms.ui.ng. It is not UI DLC, money dlclms.ui. And I can see that some people have already logged into the LMS dashboard. If you can log in, go ahead and log in. Where are you going to the LMS dashboard? Go to Chrome. That have logged in, you are faster than us. Just hold on. If you have logged in, just hold on. So to log in, input your login details, your matric number, and your surname as your login details. If you have paid your school fees, use your matric number and your surname as your login details. And if you haven't paid your school fees, you can try your application number and your surname as your password. So once you log in, you will see the dashboard like this. And we have said you should use your data. It's not connecting. Are you using 4G? Keep on trying to enter. Keep refreshing your page. Some of your colleagues are already on their dashboard already, so keep on trying. Please, if you have not signed the attendance sheets, As, we- as we keep on trying to as you are trying to log can we log in now? Let's keep trying. Is it what is it saying? Invalid login details. If it is invalid login details, is the site. Is the site. Have you right? Just keep trying. The sites will go.
wọ́n ní ìjẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí gan àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ ń dé.
If you can log in, let me see your hands up. If you can log in, let me see your hands up. You can bring it down. You can bring it down. Thank you. jẹ́ kí n sọ fún wọn báyìí.
ó kọ́ béèrè pé how many hours ló ti
Mo sì bí lọ́wọ́ wọn. Also, you can check on the on the Play Store app and download UI Mobile Class app on Play Store. Mobile Class. Just search Mobile Class 4.1 on Play Store and download it.
Only Sunday. No 1, 2, 3. Because some of them cannot log in with their surname. Yes, you want to